Hi, AT from CNC at Home. A while back we made this living hinge box. You may remember it. I'll put a link up here to reference that video. And I was going to use it, or I am using it, to hold my dice for doing gaming. And I engraved this on the front. When I did this for my brother, he had me engrave something on the inside cover. And I kind of wish I had done that on mine too. I did his before I glued it all together, which made this easy to sit nice and flat in the laser. Now we've got this little latch mechanism that's going to make it not sit flat. And we have to worry about all of this inside stuff so we don't run into it. What I want to do is take this image within Lightburn, get it all scaled to fit in here, put it on the layer, and then adjust this so that it sits nice and flat. Fortunately, what I can do with this one is I have a spare box. This was going to be one of the ones I used, but the living hinge ended up breaking, and so I glued it back together, and it's kind of okay. I also had a mistake when I was burning the top of this, and it ended up shifting while it was burning. It does give me a place to do some testing, so I'm going to test to make sure this all works, and we'll see how that all does. First thing we want to do is measure up the area, and once we've done that, then we can go into Lightburn, get that configured, then over to the laser and get this etched. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's get into Lightburn and see how that's done. Wait, no. First we need some dimensions. So what I'm going to do is I'll just do a quick measurement here. And on the inside of this, we've got 120 millimeters, and vertically we have 210. So that's going to be my working area. I'll probably go just a little bit smaller than that for safety. Let's get into Lightburn and see how that goes. Within Lightburn, you see that I already have my dragon image up here. And what I'm going to do is create a working area. So I create a rectangle. Its width is going to be, what did I say that was, 120? So we type in 120. I've unlocked our aspect ratio so I can control the height and the width. And this is going to be 210. And I'm going to put that on a tool layer. Plop it down into the lower left. So this is our maximum area we can work. With our image, what I can do is resize that so that it's width or height. Let me think. Let's do the width. I'm going to do my width at 120, and I'm going to keep the aspect ratio locked so that they scale together. Let's see how that fits in here. Okay, it just snapped into position. That looks pretty good. I knew that the height was going to be, and the width was going to be a little bit different. That's not the exact same aspect ratio. That's why I adjusted the width, because I wanted to make sure that that fit in there. I might just slide this up a little bit on the inside of that so it sits a little bit higher in the box. Something like that. Yeah, that looks really good. Now it is really close on these edges, and I think that will be fine for what we're doing. So let's go ahead and set our burn parameters. So for our black layer in our library, we want to go to plywood, brown, and we are doing an image. So let's go ahead and assign that, and we should be ready to burn. Let's go ahead and get the laser set up, and then we can send this to the laser. First things first, let's home the laser. Make sure that it knows where it is. And then we'll just get that laser moved up out of the way quickly. And get our box in place. just noticed the camera was manually focused, so hopefully things will be in focus now. Sorry about that. So what we want to do is take our box, and we have a latch that is made out of 2 pieces of 3mm plywood. So it's 6mm thick. What I have are just some extra pieces that are left over from some projects, and what I can do is use those to help level out this piece. So when I set it down, this is already held up 6mm, so I can take basically 2 pieces there and 2 pieces here, and that will hold up this side the same height as this. And then to hold this flat and keep it from moving around, I'm going to use a piece of magnet. And then over on this side, I'm going to use a magnet just to help hold it down where, on both sides. So that should be good. We just need to make sure this is square with the laser, and then we'll position it or zero it so that we're burning inside of here and we're not running into our magnets. And let's get that moved over so we can make sure we're not running into anything. Okay, that is the position I want for X. And then we'll go ahead and go down to the bottom of our material and make sure that we're right on the bottom. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to set that as my user origin. So I'm telling Lightburn that's my origin. I'm using user origin, lower left hand corner, for my coordinate system. Now when I do a frame, this should hopefully not hit anything and will be in the right spot. Okay, it's missing the clamps. Oh, perfect. That looks really good. Let's do a quick preview. This is going to take 42 minutes to burn. Let's go ahead and turn on our exhaust fan and we'll get the burn started. That seems to have turned out pretty well. I might like to have that a bit darker, so I think I will make a couple parameter changes and then send or get my actual box on here. Take a look at that. It's actually not too bad this way even. I do want it a little bit darker. That turned out really nicely. It fits right in here where I wanted it to. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like the content of our channel, think about subscribing, as that really helps us out. Enjoy doing your CNC at home projects.